Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taryn and you are watching Sew in the City on YouTube. First, I want to thank you for stopping by and watching this video. But before we get started, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so today I'm going to do a quick garden tour. I'm not sure what week this is as far as garden tours go, but I do know we officially started the summer solstice a few days ago. So technically this is the first tour of the summer garden, okay? Let's go. So, first I'm going to show you the sweet potato bed. I am by far really proud of this bed. It's just so beautiful. These sweet potato vines are amazing, but they are just getting a little out of control. As you can see, they're spilling over on that side. They're spilling over on this side, but I'm grateful. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but we will know that the sweet potatoes are ready to harvest when these leaves start to die back, meaning they get really brown. But I know you can't see this right now. I'll add a clip in of this, but there are some beautiful sweet potato flowers right here. They're closed right now, but they are just so beautiful to me. They open up every morning and I love them. Okay, we can come over here. And of course, you've seen these zinnias before. They're starting to die back as flowers do, but they're really pretty. But in this bed, okay, this right here is like a peanut flower. I've never grown peanuts before in my life. My dad and I, we have no idea what we're doing in regards to this plant. But we got it from a family friend, and it's still, you know, it's still here. It's still thriving. But we have some onions in this bed. So I'll add a clip from a previous video. But we had a really nice white onion right there. But as you can see, it's not there anymore because we harvested it. But we still have some more white onions and 2 more red onions. That one will definitely be ready soon. That red onion, I'm excited. I am also so proud of my dad and I because we don't grow anything else this summer. We grew some squash, okay? We grew some squash, and I'm gonna insert clips of us harvesting some squash. This bed has about 6-7 plants in it. That's a lot of plants for one bed, but I digress. But as you can, well, it's hard to see because there's just so much in here. But you know, there's still a few squash in there. You know, all up in there. I'm not sure how many harvests we'll have left, but I'm grateful for what we have gotten so far. I'm very grateful. Yeah, and I started in the beginning of us growing these. I hand pollinated them every morning, but now I don't really hand pollinate anymore because the bees are out here every morning on this plant, every morning. So I don't really have to pollinate. Okay, so that plant behind you, we don't have to stay on this plant too long, but that's just a little green bean plant. I'm not sure if it's getting a little diseased or not, but that's okay. You know, I can always treat it, but we've gotten a lot of green beans off of this plant alone, and more green beans are growing back. That's what these little things are. This one, same thing with this one. I'm not sure if it's a little diseased, but that's okay. I can always plant some more. We still have time in the season to plant more beans, like start over, and I might do that. It's a little diseased, but that's okay. I got a nice harvest from it. These are just more black-eyed peas. In fact, these are ready to be harvested. You know that they're ready to be harvested when they turn all like brown like this. That isn't ready yet. It would be ready in like another day. But this, oh my goodness, this is a cucumber plant. Isn't this beautiful? Now, I've said this before. I don't know if this was the best idea to like have this particular trellis be used for the cucumbers, because as you can see, I have other plants on it. So it's a little hectic, but it's working. So it's working. And we've already gotten 4 or 5 cucumbers off of here, including this one that I'm going to harvest right now. Perfect. Yay! This is like our 5th cucumber, y'all. Let's keep walking. Oh, well, I might let this go one more day. But this is a purple whole pea. I'm gonna let it get a little bit more purple, but then we'll get that. And they look so much like black eyed peas, but you know the difference because they're literally purple. Okay, now this is crazy, y'all. This trellis, okay. These black eyed pea vines are going insane. They're going all over the place. If you come out here, you can see them going all over here. I mean, they're beautiful. They're beautiful, but I don't know if it was the best thing to put them on this trailer. Okay, now let's go over here. This is our watermelon area, if you will. My dad built this wonderful trellis. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And of course, as you see, the vines on the watermelons will hang on to that. Now, as you can see, these are already attaching to the trellis, and it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I can't tell you the variety of watermelons that these are, but I can tell you that most of these varieties are the larger variety, because we're trying to see if we can grow the bigger variety this year. This is either a cantaloupe or a honeydew. I can't remember. But this one was a starter. These were seeds. Both of these were grown from seed. I think one of these is like the yellow variety. Yellow meat variety. I can't remember which. They're growing, so we just have to be patient and let them get harvested, and let them get pollinated, and so we can see some fruit. But really quick, I'll show you this bed again. I forgot to show you this side. So the right side, those are black eyed peas. The left side is green beans. And I've already harvested a few, but these are really prolific and awesome. And I don't think I should have put so many so close together. I think I put like 5 or 6. I should have did like 3, but that's okay. I'm still very grateful. Now if you come over here, we have a what do you call this? This is sage. I am going to be harvesting more of this sage this weekend. I just have to pace myself because I have to clean all of the sage out thoroughly, because there has been some white moths that live in here. That's a bad thing, because white moths actually lay eggs that turn into worms that eat these stuff. So I have to wash them thoroughly. So I have to pace myself with how much I harvest at a time. But it smells wonderful. And those are some more, well, I haven't shown you the tomatoes yet, but those are some of our tomatoes. These are actually my dad's tomatoes, so hopefully they do great and grow and provide fruit for us. At the very end, next to the tomato, are some okra. And again, we just planted that, so hopefully it does well for us. Yep, that's some okra. And then right next to, well, in front of that, you have a tomato plant, and then you have a jalapeno pepper plant. I have peach tree. Okay, guys, listen. This isn't such a bad story. My dad and I saw that we had a beautiful pink peach, okay? Pink and beautiful. We touched it and we thought, let's give it one more day. It's a little hard. Literally the next day we came out here, it was overripe. But that's okay. So we pulled it off and it was still super juicy. Oh my God, it tasted like candy. It was wonderful. So it's not all bad. Now, you can come over here and you can see that we have lots of peaches on here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You see this? Peach, 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 peach. Peach, peach, peach. Just so beautiful. So it's not all bad. These are still small and we're going to let them grow. And now we know when to harvest them. And as you can see, not much has changed with our, I guess, our fruit tree area, or I don't know what we call this area, but not much has changed with it. Our fruit patch, we haven't gotten much fruit off of. Besides the peach trees, none of the other trees really have fruit, and that's just because these trees, like, sometimes it takes time for them to get fruit. Sometimes you don't get fruit until a couple seasons later, so that's okay. But this I'm very happy about. This is what my dad got me. It's a hibiscus plant. I've always wanted a hibiscus plant, and you can see, I don't know if you can zoom in on one of the flowers, but they're literally so pretty. I will quickly talk to you about these. I'll show you the good and the bad. Well, the good and the not so good. So we transplanted these. They're great because they're my favorite tomatoes, but you know, some of them I think are just getting some transplant shock. So, you know, it is what it is. But like that one's doing really well. That one's doing slightly well. That one is, you know, we'll see. We'll see. But I love that variety of tomatoes. It's my favorite. Beefsteak. These are doing awesome. I'm not sure what variety these are. Oh, it's a beefsteak too? Yes, look, beefsteak. Well, that's good. These are doing good. Knock on wood. You never know. These are doing good too. Pretty good. These are some blackberries. No, not black. Yes, blackberries. So I will be getting them. Honestly, I might need to harvest those tomorrow. We'll see. Some of them will be harvested. This one is growing ever so slowly. I don't know why. This one is doing good again. I think it's an aroma. No, it's a beefsteak. Beefsteak. Look. Awesome. That was a bell pepper, by the way. That one, I think it's just that sometimes things struggle to grow in buckets, which is why this one is still so small. I might transplant it elsewhere. But look at this. This is beautiful. A sunflower. Isn't that beautiful? 4 heads. We had 5 heads. We took one of the heads off yesterday, and I preserved some of the seeds. That was my first time doing that. My dad and I. This one will get some heads soon. By the way, my dad and I did not plant these sunflowers. They were just, I guess, brought over here by a bee or something. More tomatoes. I think most of these are Roma variety. And these were all grown from seed, except for that one. But these were grown from seed. Yay! And of course you can see a few tomatoes in there. This area right here is mostly, we have some tomatoes, but then we also have a bunch of sweet peppers, also known as bell peppers. So these, okay, I've never grown this in my life, and I don't know what I'm doing. This is supposed to be butternut squash. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I don't know. Bell peppers, they're either red, green, or yellow. I mean, red, yellow, or orange. Bell peppers, bell peppers, bell peppers. No actual fruit on these yet, but that's okay. Bell peppers, bell peppers. But there's one tomato on here. There might be more than one. But, oh, look, there's another one there. Oh, look, there's 3. Okay. And yeah, and then, okay. This is like a little jungle. I can barely even get in here myself. There could be 10 tomatoes in that one plant. I wouldn't know, because I just can't get in there. But the camera battery died. I said it's super fast. Okay, so this bed is super crowded because I planted a lot of stuff in it. That's a tomato plant, obviously. We aren't sure how many tomatoes are in there because it's just so large. This is a bell pepper plant. I think we put too many seeds in the hole because there might be 2 plants in one. This is a jalapeno pepper plant. There is a jalapeno growing on this plant. That is a baby. Well, not a baby. It's a small. It's either a bell pepper or a jalapeno. That I can't remember. Probably a bell pepper. And then this is a tomato plant. Okay. And I have some celery. Ugh, it's hard to show. But that right there next to that brick is some celery. So, yeah, that's my first time trying to grow that. So, awesome. I think that is it. That is just, well, okay. My dad did this for me. I'm very grateful for this. This is like a flower pollinator garden. Some of these flowers are just taking their good old time trying to grow. But that's okay. Because like you said, like this sunflower is growing. These tomatoes are growing. There's some corn back there. Some of the tomatoes are looking a little weird at the top. We don't know why, but you know, like this. Yeah, this one is looking so weird at the top. It's so weird. I don't know why. But they are growing. Oh, and I guess I could end this video by harvesting this tomato. This is how we'll end the video. First tomato harvest of the year. Yay! First of the year. Look at this amazing harvest, y'all. I have 3 cucumbers and 1 yellow crookneck squash. That is amazing. Okay, guys. So that is it. That is officially it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next week.